France have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Driving forward. Crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Rabiot with the delivery. De Jong, taken back almost at once. He has a big chance! And he couldn't finish.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. This is a promising build-up. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mbappe, Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivery from Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. France currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Conte, he has found the way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. And it's Lopez. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Rabiot. It's a searching pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a sharp pass. Conte. Well, that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Conte, being still separated by the game's only goal. Stood up well to him there. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hernandez, that is a great pick out. So no flag here. Space for him to turn and look. It's a sweeping cross. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Oh, shooting chance!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chips it through. De Jong. And it's Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hernandez to Rabiot. Tries to play it through. And it's Rabiot. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! Pedri. That's good running with the ball. Well read, nice interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well,
And the shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25. Numero 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal. Guendouzi. And it's Guendouzi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Defending was strong and firm. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Doué ventures forward. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Guendouzi is flagged offside. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played into space. Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Rashford.
recupero.
Referee, real chance! And a neat finish! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona give themselves a chance. And that's it. France pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. So straight into the action. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Dembele. Played into space. He can run onto that. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Mignon sends that a long way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head.
Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through. He's found space here. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Not the most accurate pass. That's a good ball. Rabiot. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Thuram. He's in a good position. It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the finish! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Rodrigo. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's made its way to him.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Could be danger here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? And it's Rabiot. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rabiot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, that's been intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. An instinctive delivery. And that is a little undercooked. Tries one from range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Eder Militao. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Deftly away. Rabiot. Pops for safety. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Carreras. Chouameni. Picks out decent chance!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Thuram has created one goal already. It's a searching pass. Rudiger. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
Chouameni with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Carreras. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, great chance! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
France do have a chance to counter here. Threads one in. Now it's Thuram. Oh, super ball! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. He's free, he has got space. Now, can he find a finish? And he shoots! Oh, that's a waste. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
25. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, il numero 26, il numero 11, il numero 3. Cambio di giocatori.
Upamecano picks it up from the goal kick. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alexander-Arnold. This is promising. Madrid have reclaimed it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Dembele. That is good strength. Carreras kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, the ball's run loose here. France can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Now it's Dembele. Now they can break here. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. No way through. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per la Francia.
Well,
Numero
they've got to
14.
get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Numero 19. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Dembele with a definite foul there. Eder Militao. Chouameni chips it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Goulet. Can he finish? Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Chance, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. And that's that. France played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We are just getting started. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe gets into a good position. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga. Oh, this is a terrific run. Thuram's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hernandez. Oh, that was vital. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tchouaméni has given away a free kick. Eder Militao. Look at the space here. Manuel gets it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your own.
Rodrigo! Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Thinks one through. He's in a great position here.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Eder Militao. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Rudiger with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Vinicius Junior going after that. Carreras. Here's Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Now it's Bellingham. Taken back almost at once. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rodrigo. That's been drilled in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga, Hernandez, Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rodrigo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Always goal side. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Chouameni gets it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Thuram. And he's worked it through. Now that's well seen too.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Carreras. And it's Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. For Valverde. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries a shot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! A finish right from the top draw! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. And this is Dembele. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's Dembele! Goal! What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim and crosses. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's a promising position. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, can they get him away? Oh, didn't catch it right. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 9, numero 25. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 12,
Coming out.
il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a cute ball. And he's straight offside.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Koundé. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great ball, and he's in here! It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 8.
So changes
Numero
afoot
4.
here, and from both
Lasciano il
sides.
campo per il numero 19, il numero 15. Cambio di giocatori.
Konate gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Colomouani. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Colomouani. Oh, sweet feet. Over to the right flank. Now it's Goulet. Goulet supplying the width on this right-hand side. Great vision. Alaba receives him in a one. He's shooting! And another try! And he's stuck it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Saliba has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Nicely aimed pass. Dembele is carrying after that one. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gap. Big chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Could be danger here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. An exchange of stares, and here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. We are into stoppage time. That is good alertness. And that is as far as it goes. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Things already rolling. Now it's Camavinga. It's Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good climb! And now they can spring out of defence. Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. Towering header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mbappe. Camavinga. Hernandez. No goals as yet. Oh, it's Dembele. Elise. Ambitious ball here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chouameni. Threads one in. Kante finding himself in space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez makes the interception, and he plays one through. Now it's Elise. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Goal! France! And France are in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nicely worked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Dembele. That's a cute ball. And this is Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France have their second corner now. Dembele! Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Conte. That is Conte. Oh, that's neat. Played out wide. And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. And here's Dembele. And this is Kante. Oh, nice touch.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Tchouaméni.
recupero.
He has a look out. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Koundé picks it up out wide. No mess. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back underway then.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Thuram, he's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
It's a sweeping cross.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get...
Dembele! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
That's a good foot in there.
80.314 spettatori.
Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 10, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 14. Attenzione, una
Konate.
sostituzione.
France still have the cards to affect this game. Tchouaméni. He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez goes sliding in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Koundé tries to pass it through. Oh, he's onto this. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use...
Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
So we have movement on both
Viene
benches.
sostituito con il numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Elise. Out towards the flank. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Elise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. Elise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Elise.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to dink it through. Oh, it's Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Conte, can he get it through? Saliba. Dembele. Hernandez is onto this. And the pass is intercepted, and it's Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Elise. He's got away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And this is Dembele.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Thuram. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. All hands on deck for this one. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talk.